Hello everyone, Chris here from Two Speed Hammocks, and today, after a long hiatus of making videos, we're going to show you the tarp sleeve that I make at Two Speed Hammocks. And as you can tell, this one is made out of camo. I normally make them out of the black 0.9 no seam mesh, and this is camo. It's kind of a special one. And as you can see, I have my tarp inside of it, and this tarp is a black DIY. And it's 11 by 10. It's a pretty thick tarp. I'll put a picture in the video that'll show you how big the tarp is. And it fits nicely inside the sleeve. One complaint from a lot of people that buy sleeves is that the sleeve is too narrow and they can't get it over their tarp, especially the thicker tarps, like say you have the Superfly or something like that that's real thick, it's got a lot of coverage. One of the things I really like about the tarp sleeves that I make is they have a pocket at the end. And we'll zoom in on this. I don't know if you can see, but here's the pocket. And what tells you where the pocket is you can see right here, there's a little piece of gray thread. On some of the sleeves I make, it's either blue or red, and it tells you exactly where the pocket is. And when it comes in, I don't know if you can see my fingers on the other side, but you can store your cordage for your ridge line. Right now I have this ridge line right here. It's a reflective zinget and then a wasp right there. Once you take this down, you take your cordage and you can put it inside this pocket, and that way it doesn't get tangled up or anything like that. Again, this is the one for an 11-foot tarp. That's the tarp I have in there. It's 11 foot, and as you can tell, it's pretty nice. And when you when you get ready to deploy this thing, you come to one end, and I normally run this thing through the one end to hold it when you're pulling against it. So this is then that you're not gonna let go, because I don't know if you could tell, but it's ran through the loop on the BCD on the tarp. So we'll go to the other end, and the ends of them have this grosgrain ribbon, and then they have a mini cord lock shock cord. So you open it up and then you just take it out, and like I said, this tarp is a little thick, so you got to get the bulk of it out. And I'll let your tarp out. I'm doing this one-handed, so let you know how easy it is. And then this tarp has a lot of bulk to it, like I said. And the camo mesh is a little bit more coarse than the black mesh, so sometimes it takes a little motivation to get the tarp out. It still fits. So there, as you can see, tarp's out. And if you saw from the bigger picture, it's quite a big tarp. It's 11 by 10, a true 11 by 10, 11 foot ridge line, 10 inches wide. And the sleeves work great for the tarp. And when you get done with this sleeve, my favorite way to store it is to put your tarp in the sleeve and fold the sleeve, you know, in quarters or something like that. And then you can go to your backpack. Most backpacks have a little mesh pocket like this one. This is a Gossamer Gear Kumo, so its mesh pocket isn't that big. You can actually fit Cuban fiber tarp in there with some other stuff, but my normal backpack is the Gorilla, and its mesh comes up to here. What you can do is you can take the sleeve that you have folded over, and you can just put it straight back in the mesh pocket, and that way if there's any moisture or anything on it, it doesn't really help it dry out, but you can keep it in the back of the mesh and not get it on the inside to get any of your gear wet. Again, this is the mesh tarp sleeve from Two Speed Hammocks. If you want to look it up online, it's just one word, Two Speed Hammocks. You can find us on Facebook. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to go look at some of the other stuff that I make on Two Speed Hammocks, it's on Etsy. It's all one word, just Two Speed Hammocks. And thanks for watching.